my noodles. Just a drop in here. I really don't need it, but just enough to, grease the pan a little bit. And I am going to add some pink salt. And I need to, this pot right here, I do my sauce in here, do whatever in here. In fact, I'm going to get a smaller pot because it's only me now, and I don't want to be cooking the waste. I just don't want to do that. I'm going to leave this here for a minute and see if I can use that for what I need it for. So I do have some Italian sausage. They're actually hot Italian sausage. They're actually hot Italian sausage. I'm only going to use two. Let me tell y'all guys how I got this knife. There was a guy in Sam's Club. Y'all make sure y'all tap the screen. And he was saying, had this big announcement going on in the store, and he was saying, come get your free knives, and and so I'm saying, well, shoot, I could use a set of knives, right? So I went over there, got the little yellow slip and everything that said my knives would be free, and get over there, and he's doing this whole tribute. This knife comes with it, and this knife comes with it, and this knife comes with it. And I'm like, listen, are the knives free or not, sir, right? So anyway, after he did his little tutorial or whatever the case, he snatches this piece of cloth or sheet or whatever off of the knives. Now he had a pack that was 60, and he had another pack that was 100 and change. It was really nice, right? So I'm saying, well, now, um, I mean, I know, of course, to have good knives, but that wasn't what I was looking to spend at the time. Hello, how y'all doing? Please make sure y'all hit the like button for me. We are making spaghetti with Italian sausage and ground beef. And so, went over there looking for some free knives, and so he did the tutorial. Now, I didn't get none. My brother ended up getting some for my mom. He actually got the set that was $160, I believe. Me, I just got the free one. No, sir. I might have would have did it if his proposal was different. If he had said, well, the small one is going to be free regardless, but I do want to show you guys what else I have to offer. Now, that might have got me to spend probably the hundred and something dollars because, like I said, it's a really, really nice set, right? But it's just the way that he tried to convince us that this was this whole set of knives that was for free. So here he went to cutting paper, and then he went to cutting potatoes, and then he went to cutting all these different things. And I'm saying, this guy, this just can't be real, you know. And it wasn't, of course not. Give me a second. And it just wasn't. So here he is, tricked us out of 20 minutes of listening to his nonsense, knowing that the knives were not free. I'm like, what? Anyway, mom ended up getting some. Like I said, my brother brought her some. I believe that was around maybe Thanksgiving. So, we was cooking and stuff. So they was right on time. They was on time, right? So we ended up getting a knife. But I just still got my one little knife. Because what he did tell us, y'all, is that the knife was to last a lifetime. That you could send the knife back if it went wrong or if it stopped working or whatever the case, that we were allowed to send the knife back. So I said, well, okay. Y'all know me. I said, even the free one? He said, yeah, sure. And even the whole set, it came with a warranty. Now, don't lose your receipt because without the receipt, I'm like, no, he did say, no, he didn't say that. I'm lying on that man, y'all. He said, even if you lose your receipt, long as you have your warranty, you can still get new products. That they will give you new ones for the rest of your life. You know, as long as you was able to present the warranty. And the other catch was, you had to pay to send it back. I was like, okay, I do something with it, right? You had to pay to send it back. I said, you know, there's always something. Anyway, also, guys, I don't know if y'all heard that Biggie Smalls' mom passed away today. That really touched me. I'm talking to y'all on YouTube. I know TikTok, I spoke with them earlier today. Hello, how are you? Thank you, appreciate it. We having spaghetti. I'm doing ground beef, and I'm doing Italian sausage, as well as green pepper, onion, and just a little piece of garlic. Only because I'm going to use regular garlic powder when I'm cooking it. When I finish seasoning it, I didn't add my seasoning yet. I like my meat to get done first when I'm cooking this type of dish, because if you add the seasoning first, you're going to keep on adding and keep on adding. It's like the more you cook it, the more the flavor dissolves. So what are you going to do? Keep on adding more salt, and more things that we really don't need. So, you know, that's just a no for me. So, yeah. So, Miss Wallace passed away, right? And I'm kind of in my feelings. I'm in my feelings because, you know, somehow I was just knowing that this woman was going to get justice before she closed her eyes, right? And I don't want to be selfish because I do see the whole Tupac situation going on, and you know, I see people telling on themselves and people lying in books or whatever the case they got going on this internet. You know, anything to make me look like I was a part of something or whatever until it's time to answer. And that's what's going on. Now that it's time to answer, it seems like people are calling everybody else out. But you wanted to be the one. Oh, I don't get it. Anyway, so somehow I really believe that before Miss Wallace passed away, that she was going to get justice for Biggie. And just to only think about that she's not going to get justice, that she's gone, and she still don't know who. Well, I would be lying. I don't want to speak for the lady, right? I believe that a lot of us in our soul know exactly, right? But however, I just thought that we would see the legal aspect of things before Miss Wallace died. And so it is devastating, you know, just to know that she's gone home and still no closure, right? Sad. So I guess people are going to probably take to this internet sometime today and say, you know, I was trying to help her out, and, you know, I was trying to, you know, tell people what had happened, and that, you know, I was hoping. Yeah, okay, sir. How about we needed you to talk about it 30 years ago? But, you know, we're going to just leave that to those folks that, you know, are over there claiming credit for this and credit for that. Um, Sadly, they think that, you know, even now that it's still a joke, right? It's not. I do believe that, you know, we, the people of Brooklyn, is still going to get justice. That's how I feel, and I'm standing on that. We're going to still get justice. We might not get it until they are done with the whole box situation. We are using appropriate season, guys. Even though we may not get it until we deal with the whole Pac situation, I believe that it's still going to be justice, because I do believe that things are just that close together. You know, like I said earlier on TikTok to my audience, I said, you know, guys, I said, I believe that It was a reason, Cajun season. It is a reason that things happen so close together. It had to happen that way. And this is my theory, and this is what I feel, and this is what I've always felt. I felt that Biggie and Tupac, even though some say they really wasn't beefing, they was beefing, that's Black Pepper guy. This is Italian season. Even though some are feeling like, they had this big beef thing going on or whatever, I do feel like as they got older and further in their journey, that somehow things was just going to be made of peace, right? Now, even though someone's on the internet saying that, Big was going to leave, this, now, I've been said that, and it wasn't because nobody said it. I just knew he was. You know why? Because he was bigger. He was bigger than Puffy, even though he was still under Puffy's spell. You know what I mean? People that know. Like, people that are from Brooklyn, unlike the people that's claiming they, just ain't gonna tell nothing. People that from Brooklyn, people that seen the hearse go down the street, people that knew for a fact that Miss Wallace didn't want certain people in her house after the funeral. Some people do know that for a fact that's from Brooklyn. I'm just saying. So I really don't listen to what a lot of these people are talking about because I'm from here and I know it is what it is. So let people say what they gotta say. But for people just should have been talking 30 years ago. That's all and that's it. So again, I am kind of destroyed that she didn't get justice. Right? That doesn't mean that justice is not gonna happen, guys. I think that it's definitely gonna happen. The other thing that I was um, feeling that, are they gonna give her a big goodbye like they did Biggie Smalls? Was she an artist? No. Do she deserve it? Yep. Absolutely she do. Absolutely she do. Because I do feel like people, even though they can never pay her back for what she's done to her son, I still feel like they should still honor whatever it is that he might have wanted for his mom. That's just my opinion. Hello everybody. What's up on YouTube? I see y'all. Y'all just kinda low so I can't really see the comments unless I look. Make sure y'all tap the screen on TikTok for me, please. I just feel like she does deserve, a big going home as well because if you guys are saying that y'all want this and that and it's all about Biggie and all these different things, then why shouldn't y'all get together and give her a going home service as if her son would have given her? Or no? That's just how I feel. I just feel like she should get the same going home as her son. I know people don't understand that. Why would they do that? Why would they take her son out? Why would they take her son out? That's that part. Right? So yeah, I think they should do alright. Let me know what y'all feel about that. And y'all think that y'all think that listen, I buy what's on sale. Do y'all think that Miss Wallace should get a farewell as if it was Biggie giving it to her himself? I do. I sure do. Absolutely I do. I feel like they should get together and send her home really nice. Even if she had insurance, I feel like they should send her home. Faith! Faith! Yeah, I think so. really think they should do the same thing because he didn't ask to be taken out, and that's how I feel. He didn't ask to go before his mother left here. He did not, and she didn't ask to have to see her son be buried. But if you realize when all that stuff was going on, right, and let me get my thoughts. When all that stuff was going on and people were passing away and doing all this, it's like the funeral got even worse, right? It's like with Biggie Smalls with this thing, and then with this one, and then with Rob, and it's like it clearly shows I don't give a right. Those are the kind of services that he was sending home with, the one that's in jail right now, right? Whew, I'm telling you. Whenever you think about people or anything connected to Biggie, it's like, oh my God. It's like that man really did not care. This is Hunt is always my favorite. We're not doing the add the water because I do like my sauce to be sauce. If I had to or whatever, or, was doing some hardship in between, then I'll do what I gotta do. But yeah, I feel like they should give her a really nice going home service. I just feel like she deserved that. Thank y'all on TikTok. I feel like she deserves a nice going home service. Like I said, even if she's insured or whatever, which I'm sure she is, I just feel like people need to show up for her. And I'm just curious to know how many of these people that were, in the industry and oh yeah, that's good. How many of these people that are in the industry that are going to show up for Miss Wallace? I'm just curious. How many? Something is missing in there. Something is missing in the salt, in the sauce. And I can almost bet my bottom dollar that it is sugar. But So what am I going to do to replace the sugar? That's that. Let me see. Maybe. I know I'm not going to feel good about even using it because I've been trying to do better. But I think I could do a little and be alright. See, I don't even bring big bottles in my house. I don't bring big boxes and big bags of sugar. Because if you have it, you're going to use it. Like I just did. Like I just did, right? Got to be more careful. Yep. Oh, that's that. That is ready. Y'all make sure you type the screen. We got a goal to reach on TikTok, please. Yeah, I just thought I wanted to kind of chime into that. I really would like to know how many are going to show up for Miss Wallace. The sauce is ready. How many people gonna show up for that woman? I'll wait. Well, one can't show up. Ooh, Lord. Look at that. Got one that can't show up. Not even for his own mother, probably. God forbid. And, yeah. And if he was free to show up, he probably wouldn't show up because he would probably feel bad because of the whole situation with her son. How about that? Hmm. What do y'all think? I'm here, y'all. Let me put this stuff away. Yeah, what do you think? Do y'all think that if the Combs person was free, would he show up? Well, he sent the kids to represent him. He sent them everywhere else to work with Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like, will he show up? Will he send representation or just play this stupid game that he's been playing for 30 years? That finally caught up to him. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But Robbie Mons would like to know. So that's that. I think I got enough. Well, I did put avocado oil in the noodles so that it don't stick. Put a little bit of the pink salt as well. Y'all make sure y'all like the video for me on YouTube, please. Share the video if you feel free. Feel free to donate to the platform. Super thanks. All that is welcome here. Yeah, I think that's sad. People should be ashamed of themselves. To be honest, one of the persons that I know for a fact is going to show up is That's Little C's. I was looking at him the other day and he still looked the same. I think, well, I know, if nobody shows up, Caesar's going to show up. And Jadakiss. Jadakiss don't miss nobody, nothing. It's crazy. I'm wondering, like, what would they be like if they had still ended up tied to Diddy? What would Jadakiss and them be like? Like, would they even be here is the scary part. Like, that is scary. That's scary. I think Jadakiss and them knew to get away from them. To get away from Diddy. Yep. They definitely... That's crazy, y'all. Anyway, just wanted to chime in and kind of get you guys' opinion on that. Wanting to know what do you guys feel about the whole situation with B.I.G. mother passing away, and, you know, are people from the industry going to show up for her? Are they going to send her home in a way in which her own son would have had they had a knot? Had a knot, y'all know. Right. So are they going to show up for her and show out like if they are representing her son? Just curious. Just curious. Yay or nay? You guys know that I'm gonna, I don't know. I may caption this video, I may not. I may just do a little hashtag or whatever. Almost ready. Yeah, that's just crazy to me. I just can't believe. But then again, this is the world, guys. This is the world. So now Big is going, his mother's going without knowing for sure, for certain, justice for her son. But we the people of Brooklyn, we demand justice. even though she's no longer with us, I do feel like we're gonna get justice. That's all, and that's it. You know, she still deserves justice, even though she's not here. Craziness. That's crazy. I always felt she was gonna get justice before she died. I think these noodles are almost ready. So this is dinner. This is probably gonna be for 2 days or so. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in on YouTube. I'm gonna catch you guys maybe Monday or so. I definitely will not be live this weekend. I'm probably gonna do some short videos or whatever the case, or bring some videos over from the other channel. It depends how I feel. But again, I appreciate you all for what you do behind the scenes and on the scene of the YouTube platform and the TikTok platform. And yeah, more to come. Y'all be blessed.